rotation for Salmon Run? Ew. Yeah, good evening, by the way, Jameson. Sam, good evening. Hi, Dad. Jesus. Oh, lordy. Hello, daughter. That is super weird when you guys call me that. Rhino, good evening. Hello. I did not even look to see what the turf stages were. Jackie, good evening. Hello. Slush machine, ink brush, Gluga, Hydra. That is a little weird. Ruiner's Bay. Which one is that? Is that the ship? That is the ship. Okay. I don't always remember stage names. I'm still really bad about that. I only know about Smoke Yard and Arc of Polaris because they're super annoying. I don't know, Slosh Machine and Glugas I don't feel are too bad, just a little unusual. Hydra though, I cannot use the Hydra or the brush in this. Soul Eater. Is that what it was? Like, I didn't recognize what... Like, I saw it, but I just thought it was some random goofy drawing for something. I don't know. I haven't watched anime in years. Thought people would have jumped in by now. I'll give it like 30 seconds to... Taco, good evening, hello! Oh my goodness, I've suddenly become everyone's dad. What's happening here? Alright, I guess I'm doing a match with randos. How was the system update? I didn't really do anything. Like, what did the system update really add besides Bluetooth? Like, I think... Was there more than that, or... Because I remember everyone was kind of... Everyone just kind of said Bluetooth, and everyone else like, oh, finally! But... I don't know, I didn't hear anything else about it, so heck if I know. And I don't really plan to use Bluetooth on this. Dinner, join after Sky Daily. What is Sky? Like, I know someone was saying that's like, what is it, like Sky? Like, it's the first part of the name. I know I see it on some people's, like, the game that they're playing. Heard the Bluetooth sucks. Awesome. Very cool, Nintendo. Thank you. I play after you finish Salmon. Which has Bluetooth. The newest update added Bluetooth audio, yeah. I have not tried it myself, but Sam is saying that it sucks. Children of Light, that was it. Okay. Oh, cool! We're already missing a guy. We're off to a good start. Anyway. Please tell me you got my message. Oh, good, you did get my message.
Literally just got it.
It's fine. Don't even worry about the... Yeah, the top lock is getting more and more awful by the minute. Yeah, please don't. I'm not sure what's in it. Probably stuff. Probably important stuff. What am I gonna say? Don't know. We only have...
God, that light box
people.
really
Please,
does work.
please. Yeah, it crazy works, yeah. That guy. Real interesting. Heck, heck, heck. Please hurry up and die. Come on. Oh boy. We still need 6 eggs. 5. Oh crap. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Doing great. Ah. Ryan, I blame you.
It is my fault. You looked away for 3 seconds.
I did. How dare you? Shame on you. It was also your fault the first guy DC'd before the game started.
Yeah, it was me.
It was you. You were the 4th guy. How dare you? It's like an open world game, kind of. I don't know how to describe it. Can you Is it as easy to describe as saying, like, Genshin is just Breath of the Wild, but Chinese?
Genshin Impact, Breath of the Wild, except it rifles through your pockets for loose change.
I mean, is the gacha system that bad?
It's a gacha system.
Okay, you know what? Well, I mean, some of them are kind of merciful sometimes. Like you get X, like you say you buy 10 rolls or whatever. They're like, oh, okay, well, if you get this many of this roll, then we give you something of this quality for free.
Yeah.
Or those 10 rolls might still give you something.
True.
Because I played a really awful one.
Like
That
Star Trek Online with its boxes. Like you get the boxes for free, but you have to pay for keys to open them. And you can get the keys for free using the dilithium you mine, or you can pay for them.
Okay.
It's a lot easier to pay for them.
Yeah, that's.
But when you open them, you get one of the rewards from the reward pack, and you get a special type of currency called a lobi crystal.
Okay.
And you get enough lobi crystals from opening boxes, and it's always the same amount, so you don't have to worry about like, oh, I only got 5 in this one, got 20 in this one. You know.
I hate those.
Once you save up enough lobi crystals, there's a store where you can straight up buy the different rewards that you could potentially get.
Okay.
And all kinds of events also gift you lobi crystals and stuff.
Okay.
I was able to get a extremely rare, like 1 in 600 chip.
Ooh.
Just with lobi crystals, because they had a lobi event, and I was using my crazy amounts of dilithium I was earning as a lifetime subscriber.
So I had like a really crappy one that I played that was not merciful in the slightest.
Yeah.
Like it would give you every day it would give you a choice of 4 characters. Oh god, not this. It would give you a choice of 4 characters, and there really wasn't any like group or not group, but like bulk purchase. Because now bulk purchases it will give you like an extra roll or something. That was okay. Cool.
Yeah,
I guess I'm talking to myself then.
No, well, I thought that was just like just
I was,
you know.
I was asking if you knew of it. Like you know.
I don't
how...
know of the game, but I know the type
Well, no,
you're
that's
talking about.
okay. Fine, good enough. But like you only had like the one single purchase. You didn't really have a bulk thing.
Yeah.
And there was no mercy system, and it was either you get the summon or you don't. You pick which one, and then they'll either go, "Oh, okay, I'll join you," or "No, I won't." And you didn't
You're
get like
literally throwing money away.
yeah,
At that point.
and you're not getting any like consolation prize if they don't join you. Like you don't get a crappy thing in exchange that you could like sell or whatever. It's just a flat no. And then I think to actually get the mercy summon, like if you fail at it like 100 times or something, it was some absurd number of times you had to fail it.
Yeah.
And I think like someone did the math. If you manage to only get the like fail it every single time and only get the like mercy summon,
Yeah.
one character costs like $400.
There was one event they did where you could either get that month's like gift ship, which was the La Sirena from Picard, which is a beautiful ship. It looks like the La Sirena looks like it is a ship from the Mass Effect universe, from the same company that built the Normandy. But like where the Normandy is like a beautiful Ferrari, this is like a Jeep. You know?
Okay.
Like it's like not a recent one. It's like a workhorse, got some city miles on it. You know.
Okay.
But
alright.
it has Mass Effect vibes over Star Trek vibes.
Okay.
And I'm like, I want this ship. Well, the other option, which was even rarer, was that you could have gotten a gift box that gave you any of the prize ships they've ever offered. Like, you open the box and it gives you a chance to get one of any of those.
Okay.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get 3. I've got 3 boxes of those type. I've got 3 keys. I got 3 of those boxes.
Jesus.
The any ship boxes.
Good
So
Lord.
I got me a La Serena easily. I got a second version of the Breen ship that I had to earn as part of like the Christmas event that you were in that one time.
Oh yeah, the one
Yeah.
where with the giant gingerbread person thing.
Yeah, I got a second version of it, but that one's account wide instead of character wide. So now any of my captains can have the Breen Razoreth, which makes me super happy. And then I can't even remember what the third ship I got was. Oh no, I remember what it was now. I got the Enterprise D from the future, which was an alternate timeline future where the ship had like 3 nacelles on it and had like this thing called the Spinal Lance Cannon. And
Jesus.
it is classified as a Federation dreadnought. And because I had the saucer separation module from my expensive D that I won through paying for the stuff in the store, I can actually have that Enterprise D do the saucer separation with the Spinal Lance attached to it, and I had the main battle chassis that I could also fly around. So like, basically, it allows me to summon a Enterprise D saucer pet that can just absolutely wreck house.
See, I'll say this.
God,
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I love how excited you are for it.
The little flying saucer front of the Enterprise can come off
Oh, okay.
and fly around on its own, while this little derpy duck-billed ship with 3 of the little warp thingies instead of
Okay.
2 is flying around going pew pew.
Also, apparently you're dad too.
I'm Dad 2. Who's
Yeah.
Dad 1?
I'm dad 1.
Oh, hi.
I told them as long as they don't call me daddy, because that's super weird and creepy.
Yeah. Number of people who are allowed to call me Daddy is a very, very small, limited number of people.
Yeah, well, given the age difference sometimes between me and the viewers, I'm like, you are not calling me daddy. Please do not.
And sadly, I don't have any like major reveals that I'm allowed to talk about from what I did. There wasn't even anything
Understandable.
top secret really given, other than like there's like one product line coming that I can't talk about yet, but it's dumb.
Okay, cool. Man, we're missing out.
It's a rebrand of an existing thing, so not a very big deal. But I did find out what they were giving me. I'm kind of stoked. They gave me a year of Game Pass Ultimate for free.
Ooh.
So yeah, I ain't got to pay for my Game Pass for another year. I love Microsoft. They're great. At the Sony show, I'm getting PC codes for Horizon Zero Dawn and Days Gone. So that's cool. So I love
Days
it.
Gone. That's the one with like the 5 billion really fast runny zombies.
Yeah, it's not the best game, but it's all right from what I've seen. Like,
Let's say, as I hear, it's very serviceable.
yeah, a really solid 8 out of 10. You know, and it's gotten better since they fixed a lot of the issues with it early on. Like, you know, it's one of those games that's very like, there's a lot of heart there. Like, it doesn't feel like it had a lot of corporate meddling. So what they intended to make is what we got, and I can applaud that. I like a game that's an 8 out of 10, but it's an uncompromised vision than a AAA experience that reeks of corporate interference. You know?
Yeah.
We'll be getting for the PlayStation 5, which I don't have.
Awesome.
Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, which I can't wait to play. Horizon Forbidden West, which I can't wait to play.
That's the Zero Dawn sequel, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Gran Turismo 7. There's another one. Another PlayStation one. I'm also getting Forza, the new Forza for Xbox for free, which is cool. I mean, I was going to get it with Game Pass anyway, but my Game Pass elapses. I still have it.
Right.
What's the other ones? We did like a whole list of everything we're getting.
By the way,
Yeah.
I know Dead by Daylight, you're kind of off and on. You're not really super duper into it. But if you haven't already gotten it, the Stranger Things DLC is disappearing in November.
Oh, they're getting rid of it?
They're getting rid of it. Like, if you've already purchased it, you get to keep it,
But they're not gonna
it
sell it
won't
anymore.
be purchasable anymore. And they're actually removing the laboratory stage completely.
Ah, must be a licensing thing.
Yeah. They said that Netflix is looking to get into games. So if they decide to do a Stranger Things game, which if that's one of their bigger series, they probably are. Dead by Daylight's going to be a direct competitor, and they don't want to say, oh yeah, here you go, direct competitor to our games. Have our characters and property to possibly take money from us.
Gotcha.
Because there's no other reason for them to not let them keep the licensing. Get back here, you! Okay, there we go.
On the bright side, that licensing issue is also why we'll probably eventually get Friday the 13th in Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, that's what people are hoping for. Because they said that the most recent update for the Friday the 13th game is going to be the last one. So people are thinking, you know, if they're not going to do anything major to the game anymore, that Jason might be a something to look forward to.
And I know public servers are going away in the game. It's going to go P2P only.
Oh. I'm surprised they're not shutting the game down completely.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Days Gone, Horizon Zero Dawn on PC, Call of Duty Vanguard Ultimate Edition, Deathloop, Ghost of Tsushima, Gran Turismo 7, Horizon Zero West, and Hot Wheels Unleashed with all of the DLC. Which I'm actually kind of excited for that because that game looks great, and it's filled with licensed cars from, like, everything. And I actually really like Hot Wheels racing games, so...
Okay.
Yeah. Big Brain Academy for the Switch, which is the competitive one. I legitimately can't wait to play that on the channel.
Oh, okay. We're gonna have a little Smarty Pants competition.
Oh yeah, I mean we're both huge dorks. We may as well flex a little.
I don't like getting competitive with it though. I don't like feeling, oh, this guy's smarter than me. You know how I feel about that sort of thing.
I like getting into battles of wits with people, but unfortunately 90% of the time it's on the internet, so my opponent is unarmed.
Oh, okay. You know what?
At least you would be a worthy opponent.
Look, I think you know what I mean.
It's like Trivia
though, right?
Murder
Oh, God.
Party, though, you know?
Oh, heck.
Let's see. For Xbox, Battlefield 2042 Ultimate, Diablo 2 Resurrection, which we might have to try that out.
Brian, you said for like years we had to play Diablo 3.
Yeah, well, Diablo 2's even better.
Okay, sure.
Far Cry 6, which cool, I ain't got to pre-order that now, because I kind of wanted to play Far Cry 6. Game Pass Ultimate for a year, Hot Wheels Ultimate, or Hot Wheels Unleashed, plus the DLC. So I get it for Xbox or PlayStation.
Okay.
Battlefield 2042 Early Access to the Beta, a Dying Light Neck Gator, Dying Light 2 Platinum Edition, which actually I believe is Dying Light Platinum Edition. I think they got that wrong. I'm getting the original Dying Light with all of its DLC for something. Good game.
Okay.
Considering I hated Dead Island, which was their first game, and Dead Island 2 is kind of...
Was that the same... That was the same company?
Yes. Dead Island 1 is the same people that made Dying Light. Dead Island 2 is by the people who made the Dead Island DLC. But I didn't like Dead Island. I hated Dead Island. I thought it was boring. It was...
I thought it was...
land. And I thought the weapon breaking happened way too easily.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
That was incredibly stupid.
Well, every single complaint I had about Dead Island is fixed with Dying Light. And you have parkour to get around. Weapons break, but not nearly as easily. You also have a lot more firearm options. And it's got this really clever thing where at night the zombies become empowered. So, like, you can risk it and get better rewards at night for completing missions, but they will hand your own face to you in a little plastic bag. Heck! And if you save your game just standing out in anywhere in the world, and go to load your game back up, you will load the game to you being chewed on by zombies.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, you wake up, you fight them off, you know, you suffer from going to sleep just anywhere in public. But there are safe zones you can save at that whenever you, like, load your save, you're also, like, healed back up and stuff. So, like, you can save anywhere, but the game wants you to, you know, kind of immerse yourself a little better and save in safe places.
Right.
So, but yeah, everything I hated about Dead Island is fixed. And Dying Light is really, really good.
There is an all-mystery... Drew, good evening. Hello.
Oh, hi, Drew.
So we're running our mouths about zombies or whatever. There's an all-mystery... Ooh! All-mystery weapons this weekend. It's the next one. Sweet. Is it regular mystery weapons, or is it, like, the gold mystery weapons, like all Grizz? I would think it'd be, like, all mystery, because wasn't there a all Grizz, like, a month ago, I think? Jackie will be back, okay. Dad and Dad 2, can you read us a bedtime story tonight?
Once upon a time, there was a kid that went to bed.
The end.
Thank you, Dad, too. I appreciate that. I'll be able to sleep soundly.
Good, because the other kid that didn't sleep soundly didn't wake up soundly.
Oh, okay.
Good cop, bad cop, right?
Dad 2, you're scaring me. You're scaring Dad 1. Oh, Mr. Reputations. Next one. Okay. You already said that, Jameson.
The other cool stuff I'm getting is a Guardians of the Galaxy t-shirt, lanyard, and poster, a Halo shirt, which looks really nice, and some PlayStation things, which look really cool.
I recently got a DBD coffee mug.
Nice.
You know the, you might not, you never play Survivor, but you know the, that Survivor perk I always run, Spine Chill, it's like that, it looks like the screeching kitty cat?
No, but I believe it exists.
Okay, cool, that's...
I believe you that it is a thing.
You know what, fine.
But I assume you got that on the as your mug?
It's similar to that. Instead of the actual screeching kitty cat from the game, it's a, a picture of the upset-looking cat from the angry blonde woman meme.
That sounds amazing.
It is.
I think my favorite version of that meme is the one where Jean Grey is holding back Cyclops, and it's Wolverine sitting in the chair.
Oh my god. Oh crap, I fell. Okay, whoopsie-daisy.
Because that's one of those memes that for a while was like transcending the actual origin of the meme and just positioning anybody in it, you immediately understood the vibe.
Oh yeah.
And those three, that vibe fits. Just Cyclops just pointing like the drunk lady as Jean Grey holds him back, and it's just Wolverine sitting there with his claws out.
Heck, heck, heck. Okay, it's fine. It's not fine, it's not fine. Why is there so much rain? Why are there so many rain clouds? Okay. Sam says thank you for the store. Oh my god, I forgot the belugas were even a weapon in this rotation. Jackie is back. Heck.
It's weird that the orange ink gets brighter at the edges.
Is that weird?
To my eyes. My weird eyes. To my brain, orange is one of those colors that should get darker at the edges, not lighter. It's a weird thing. Color vision.
Yes. Heck. It's fine. Fine. No panic here. Oh boy. Okay. Well. My goodness, there are so many rain clouds. You alright?
Yeah. Just this whole mode. It's really funny.
This mode?
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
I would absolutely wear that on a shirt.
Wasn't it literally being sold on a shirt?
Mm-hmm.
It showed a shirt picture. Ooh. I love that 4 of us went to attack the steelhead and we didn't manage to kill it. That is amazing.
Yeah. What are steel heads?
The big guys with the big pimply heads. You have to
guy
shoot.
there?
Yeah, this big boy.
I was really hoping we'd get some news about Splatoon 3.
Oh, there wasn't any?
Well,
Or you can't say?
well, no, we didn't get any really good Nintendo news.
Oh.
A lot of Metroid news, basically.
Okay.
But
Can't say?
part of me thinks that we're going to get the secret info from my regional manager. You want to call?
There's secret info? You know what? Maybe not talk about it in the middle of the stream.
Oh, I'm not going to talk about that stuff. I'm saying, like, I think the info that they normally would give out that is, like, the confidential stuff, they weren't going to give out at the actual presentations because they were online. And there was the potential that somebody was going to stream it. Because,
Yeah.
just before 2K came out, some absolute gems of human beings. They took home copies of NBA 2K22 early,
Uh-huh.
streamed them on Twitch,
Oh!
and then thanked the company for providing them the opportunity, which they didn't do. But 2K Games is now upset.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, I actually had to print out street dated, like, instructions for every employee, and they all had to sign it. So we all now have a signed copy of that information. Bear in mind, it was nobody in our region, but
I just think it's funny that any game that they chose to leak, it was a basketball. It was a sports game.
yeah. Just to get a few extra Twitch subs.
Yeah.
Whereas my boss said, hey, you can do anything you want on your last day.
It's like I always say. Why would you leak game footage unreleased past Street Date or whatever if you could just feet pics?
Exactly.
That's what I say, right? That's a thing?
Sure.
That's a thing I frequently vomit from my face hole.
Yeah, just start an OnlyFans, you know, ceiling fans, rotary fans, engine fans, paper fans, Dodger fans.
I would watch a paper fan stream. Just someone folding paper all day. Brian, would you like a piece of key lime pie flavored Kit Kat?
Not at the moment, but I do like those.
But Brian, you can really taste the keys. Something's amiss. Aha! It's the fourth person. They are amiss. Welp! Nice knowing us.
You got this. Believe in yourself. Something heart of the cards. You got this.
I knew he was there. I was testing you. You failed, Brian.
I'm
I
sorry.
was trusting you.
I'm ashamed.
I believed in you, and you let me down. Uh-oh. Yeah.
I promise I will self-inflict Hayat Karate on myself when I get home.
What?
Isn't that what it's called?
No, you. Oh God, I can't jump up the thing! Jesus Christ! No, it's called committing Sudoku. It's when you commit ritualistic suicide by carving numbers in your body.
It takes forever if the puzzle's really good.
Heck, 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 heck! Okay, alright. It's fine! It's not fine! Things are never fine! Did I not drop the... Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Well... Oh! Oh. Rhino... Oh, Rhino, was that you? Heck. Sam, why are you eating pennies? Don't do that, please. You don't know whose butts those pennies have been in.
I own at least one quarter that has been passed through a human. I know how bad
Oh
things
yeah,
can go.
yours. When you say it like that, it somehow sounds even worse than it actually is.
Hey, the average person, money goes through them in the average time that normal food does. I held on to that sucker for 2 years. I guarantee you it's far grosser than anything anyone else could have.
I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Bridget? Brigitte? Good evening, hello. Wrong with something? Alright, that's fine. Didn't go well. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have rough ones. Sam, do not eat those either. Both your dads, I'm speaking for the other dad as well, do not eat the bus seats. You don't know whose butts those have been under. No, don't start yet. I'm trying to enjoy my delicious, And just like that, I forgot what I was eating. Kit Kat, that's right. The Key Kat. Oh.
No Man's Sky got more interesting.
Again?
Yeah, they added the new Frontiers update, and with it comes settlements. And I don't just mean like your own base, but like a full-on town with a bunch of people in it, and they all have like wants and needs. It adds Animal Crossing to No Man's Sky, effectively.
Okay.
Where you just like show up, it's being attacked, you save the day, and they're like, oh, you're the new overseer. And then they just start fielding complaints to you.
I remember the last time my Animal Crossing village was attacked.
But basically, you accidentally your way into being the boss of an entire town. But aside from, I love the perks. Like some of them are like on a fault line, so they're just always kind of unhappy, you know? Or no, their productivity is down.
Okay.
But I was able to do a little tiny series of quests where it brought a geologist to the town who fixed the fault line problem, so now their productivity is even higher.
Just fix a fault line?
Yeah, and another thing that affects their happiness is a problem called, quote, too many spiders. So apparently...
I mean, can you blame them, though?
Yeah.
I mean, my productivity also goes down if I am afflicted with too many spiders.
Yeah. But, you can invest money and supplies into building things, and the more stuff you build, the higher their productivity is, and eventually they start producing things for you, instead of being a money pit.
Do they produce spiders? Are they the cause of the problem?
They might be. But eventually one of the quest lines will get me something that'll take care of the bug problem, and like I can max out their happiness. And
Speaking of spiders, you heard about the news yesterday? The Deltarune?
oh yeah, the Deltarune episode 2
We still
dropping in
haven't-
a couple days.
Yeah, 17 tomorrow.
Yeah. Well,
We
we
still
had been,
haven't played the first one.
yeah, because we had talked about waiting until, you know, it was more than just a free demo, you know? Well, Chapter 2's coming, so yay.
Yeah.
And also, Good Smile just announced a pair of Undertale
the
Nindoroids.
Nindos.
Yeah. The perfect two. Like, if you were going to do Nindoroids of that, I would want those two, or just a pair.
Muffet.
Yeah, eventually. But
Or Muffet.
Muffet's stuck in licensing issues because it was made by a fan for the game.
Yeah. Oh, are there actual... Is it stuck in the thing?
Well,
Are
I
they
mean, I
discussing it, or-
assume that, you know, the person who created it might want a piece of that for marketing. But I don't really know what the arrangements are with that, but...
Because I know they don't always make Nindos of every single character in a series.
Yeah.
Or I didn't know if they were even considering Muppet.
I love my Doomslayer Nindoroid.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And his little flocked Isabel figure that I've got with him that's perfectly to scale with him.
Yeah. I love that the Doom Twitter is still posting Animal Crossing stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It makes me so happy.
Well, that's because, like, Nintendo loves it. And what's really cool is Microsoft owns it now, you know?
Yeah.
Like, owns Doom. Yet, they still put out both of the expansion packs for Doom Eternal on the Switch. They didn't have to do that, you know? They could have left Doom Eternal as its own little campaign by itself, that's it, no bother. But they put in the time and effort to port the insane DLC to the Switch. It took me days to beat the final boss of Doom Eternal Chapter 2's, or the Old Gods Chapter 2.
I heard of the current hip and cool thing kids are doing in TikTok. Is it legal? Is the new current hip and cool TikTok thing legal? Because
I'm too old to understand hip and cool things in TikTok.
in TikTok, I can tell.
in the tippy top.
You're doing great, Brian. You're the hip and cool. You're the hip cat that all the dads want to be.
Yay.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay, well. Down the water. Ah, Jackie, you have found the water as well. Worried I missed that bomb. Stealing and breaking stuff. Oh, cool. Super duper. Usually from bathrooms? I feel like they're gonna steal stuff. They could choose a better place than the bathroom. Had like 10 spiders in your room Sunday. Sam, that is a problem. You need to take care of that.
Spiders have been a weird thing around my house too. Like the populations have been just exploding.
Well, now it just sounds dangerous if they're explosive.
But there's been like one little crab orb weaver outside the house. Like at first he was like in the way. Like I got a face full of spider web leaving the house.
Oh!
But I know these guys eat like mosquitoes and like even wasps. Like they're little bitty ones that look like crab shaped spiders.
Okay.
They're spiny and everything. Their name literally transforms to spiny crab shaped spider. I know.
Alright.
Clever. But she built the nest where she did, and it got in the way, so I moved her. And the next day, it was still kind of in the way, where she was attaching it to the van at night, so when we'd pull away, it would tear the nest up. Well, she found a new way to be in front of the front door, where she was, like, parallel to the door, so we weren't going to just walk face first into her, where she's at. Like, it's in just an inconvenient enough spot to where there's no way any of us would accidentally walk through her nest. So I'm like, you're cool there. And the other day, there was like a bad storm. I walked outside and she wasn't there. And I was like, oh no! I actually found myself concerned that this poor spider wasn't okay. And I went outside today and she'd rebuilt the nest again. So I'm like, oh cool, you're back. And she'd already had like a big bug caught in it. So I'm like, you're doing such a good job. And I left. And you know how much of an arachnophobe I am. Like, 5 years ago...
Actually, I wasn't even sure that you were.
Oh yeah, no, I have. I say have. I've actually been giving myself a lot of therapy to deal with it because it was untenable. I would not go into a room if I thought there was one there.
Oh,
I have had full-on like emotional breakdowns over one dropping onto me from the ceiling. You know? So like I needed to get a handle on it because it was getting to the point where it was making life difficult to live, and I can't live with that. I've got to fix it. So I started forcing myself to understand which spiders were in the room. Like I would look them up on I've actually got a really handy spider identification guide that a friend of mine who loves spiders gave me. And she also was helping me with it. You know, she would send me pictures of her tarantula just being cute, and that helped. And so like I still have a problem. Like every now and then it'll hit, and I'll just get that spider anxiety, and I just have to leave the room. But now it's more of a because I don't want to hurt them kind of thing. I don't want to accidentally kill a spider out of my own personal fear. It also doesn't help that a few years ago I was hospitalized due to a brown/white widow bite on my arm.
Lovely!
Yeah. Though that is why the wife learned how to play World of Warcraft. I was miserable in bed trying to play with like one of my arms looking like a Popeye arm. And I needed help, so she downloaded WoW to help me with something. And she loved it. See,
my reaction to spiders are directly proportionate to how large they are and how close they are to me when I discover them. Like, I had one where, like, if there's, like, a big old tarantula or something that's, like, 5 feet from me, I'm probably gonna flip out. But I had one time when, like, I was sitting on the couch and I just see, like, out of the little reflection in my glasses, something tiny, and that the light was reflecting off of, and I thought, oh, that must be a piece of dust. I was like, huh, that piece of dust is falling in a very straight line, and I, like, look, and it's this itty-bitty little spider, and it, like, lands on my shoulder. It was, like, small, so I'm not freaked out, but I'm like, okay, you can't just sit here, you gotta go. So I'm like, I'm trying not to kill this thing, but I'm, like, leaned over to where I'm trying to get this spider that's sitting on my shoulder onto another surface.
Yeah.
But it's, like, running around my shoulder because it thinks I'm trying to kill it.
There was one just like hanging above my little futon outside earlier, and I kept just trying to blow it to make it fling away, but it was doing the thing where it would throw its own legs out to catch the wind, so it was like causing it to swing
Oh, it's like
closer
flying
to me.
around?
Yeah, it was causing it to swing closer to me instead of blowing away from me. And my wife just like grabs the web above it, pinches it, and then carries the spider over to a spot and lets it down. You know, because I'd rather my back room be filled with spiders because they eat the mosquitoes. You know,
Okay.
I've got a bug zapper that takes care of most of the mosquitoes, but you know, it never hurts to have a little bit of help. And house spiders aren't, you know, they also eat venomous spiders. You know, if you've got house spiders around, you ain't got brown recluses.
I actually did not know that part.
Yeah, they hunt like wolf spiders. They eat dangerous spiders, the ones that look like tiny little brown tarantulas.
Okay.
And there was another spider, I can't remember what it was called, but it was huge. Like, I had a baseball-sized ball of tinfoil inside my air conditioning closet, or water tank closet at my old apartment.
Okay.
And one day I heard, like, scritch, scritch, scritch coming from where that little tinfoil ball was, and I thought it was a
lovely.
mouse chewing on it. It's like, I better go check on this. I open it up, and this thing is, like, face hug, got its legs wrapped all the way around it, and its body is
I think
the size of a tangerine.
I'm pretty sure you told me about this. Didn't
Yeah.
the thing, like, essentially take custody of
The ball.
the
Yeah, because it starts.
tinfoil ball?
It's just like scraping its legs on the ball like a villain, like grips
'Cause
a,
he's
a
like-
globe and rubs his fingers
He's holding
on
it like, this is mine
Yeah.
now.
He was using it to molt. Like he was scraping across it to start the molting process.
Oh,
That's what,
okay.
at least that's what my spider friend told me.
Okay.
And she even let me know he's harmless. He eats venomous spiders. Like he will leave you alone if you leave him alone. They are surprisingly docile. They don't even bite. Like, you know, if he gets comfortable with you, you can even pick him up. I'm like, not gonna happen.
It's like, you know what? I'll just assume he's comfortable and just
Yeah.
take his word for it.
And I was gonna have just a live and let live. I even gave him a stupid name. I called him Herman. Just because I thought, what's the least scary name I could think of for this thing? And I thought Herman Munster, the least scary monster in all of monsterdom.
As long as he's not playing that judge in My Cousin Vinny. He was significantly scarier then.
Yeah, but I loved his judge character. Like, everyone in My Cousin Vinny deserves an Oscar.
Oh yeah, the movie was amazing.
Yeah. Like, they legitimately use it in law school.
Yeah.
Because that film does, aside from a few things like people walking into the well when they're not supposed to and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. What is it the legal eagle says?
The
Do not
bail-
walk
the
into the well.
bailiff will tackle you.
Bailiff will tackle you. Yeah. There's another guy, another YouTube
Heck.
attorney I've been following,
Heck.
Attorney Tom. You familiar with him?
Not even a little.
Yeah, he started his own law firm at like 26. And, excuse me.
I swear you have like the most violent sneezes.
Oh, I know I scare people. But Attorney Tom, like, he's the, as he says, the catastrophic injury attorney who accidentally became a YouTuber. Yeah, he does catastrophic injury, like life-altering, extremely violent injuries.
Like if you got a bicycle buried halfway up your nose.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like industrial accident kind of things, like people's lives are changed or ended.
Like
kind of stuff.
oh shoot, what's the name of that German video? 1182. God, so close. The it was like this. It's this German forklift safety video, and it starts off playing it straight, like, oh, this is what you should and shouldn't do when using a forklift, but
Yeah.
it goes off the deep end,
Uh-huh.
and it gets like more and more out there, and like people are getting like more and more serious injuries. It's like, oh, well, you know, you shouldn't start the engine of your of the forklift when someone is working on it, and like someone starts working on it, the other guy just like turns the key and he just like looks and he's like pulls up bloody stumps.
Yeah.
And it's it gets. I need to show you that video later.
Oh yeah, I'm almost certain that Attorney Tom watched it because he does like meme reviews, and every now and then, like if it's really shocking, and he's like, "If you have seen this video, you may be entitled to compensation." He's pretty funny, but like he does the attorney thing of people will ask him questions, and you always know what his first question is because every good attorney answers everything twice. The first answer is always, "It depends." So yeah, and he has a lazy eye, so for a while he had to wear an eye patch to fix it, so he became Pirate Tom. And people were making all kinds of memes, like superimposing him onto the SpongeBob pirate and stuff like that. And but yeah, he does like reviews and things, and he's got this hilariously awkward laugh. Makes me feel good about my job. Like, okay, if he can do this and still be taken seriously in his career, then I can be a complete idiot and still be taken seriously. But yeah, I'll have to show you some of his stuff. He's a little cringy at times, but in the best way. You know, like, it never feels mean-spirited or like he's trying too hard.
Yeah.
He's just one of those kind of like dorks that is slightly out of touch and all that.
Oh boy. This might get out of hand. This might get out of hand. This might get out of hand. Oh boy. Oh boy. Flying. Keep flying. Keep flying. Keep flying. Keep flying. Keep back and flying.
Hey, you did it.
I did it. I kept flying.
One of the ones that I enjoyed
Lord.
is he was doing like, you know, his little meme review thing, and it was about different trolley problems. Like, they just get more and more ridiculous as it goes. And one of them like ended with, "Would you drop kick this toddler?" Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was like a toddler, but he was about to hit the activation button on a nuke.
Please,
and the only way to stop
please.
him would be to drop kick him. Would you? And
Stop
after
a
that,
nuke? I would absolutely. I would. Yes.
yeah, and after that, everyone's like, Attorney Tom advocates the drop kicking of toddlers.
There's a.
And they kept like posting memes of him like his face on like a CG body and like Source Filmmaker, just drop kicking babies.
There's a. So you know that
Beautiful.
you know that game I like playing, Skullgirls, right? Mm-hmm. So one of the characters is like a princess of a very militaristic kingdom, and at this point in the game's timeline, the current Skullgirl is a very young girl, like about 12 years old, and someone made a meme, or it wasn't an actual meme, but it was just an art thing that they did, but someone it was basically this character doing like a press conference saying that she vows to destroy the Skullgirl, and then someone commented like politician promises to punch little girl in the face.
Yeah. Also, it looks like we have an Attorney Tom fan in the
Do we?
yeah, in the chat.
Heck, not that end. Not that one. Not that one.
I remember the first time somebody called him base, and he's like, "What does that mean?"
Dude, I've heard base like 5 million times. I'm not convinced I know what it means.
Oh, yeah. One of my favorite things to do is anytime a kid comes into my store and dabs, because that apparently is still a thing, I'm just like, "Hey, could you explain to me what the origin of that is and what it means?" And they never can, but like I always try. I want someone in the public space to explain dabbing to me and why it is both done frequently and also frowned upon. So
I don't even know. Like, half the time when I hear, like, I hear the term base and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's a compliment," but then it's usually following like really horrible things that people have said.
oh yeah.
Like, "Oh yeah, insert offensive thing about this race," and someone's like, "Oh my god, so based." It's like, is it though? Is it though?
Yeah,
I'm not sure that it is.
I was watching a Thu video, and he like cuts to him just like, "Wait, hang on, I think I know what I'm supposed to say to this." And then he like has thick glasses on, and he's like reading off a card and squinting, and it says, "We stan abased poggers." That's what they say, right?
Oh lordy.
I was like, I get you, Thu.
That's
I
some
get
nonsense, I would say. Oh lordy. Oh, I'm sorry, we're sitting here ignoring chat. Requesting to see. Sam wants to see the cute tarantula pictures. Brian, provide cute tarantula pictures.
That was years ago. I don't have them. I don't even think she has that tarantula anymore.
Brian, we want results, not excuses. And by results, we mean we want cute tarantula pictures. Make them acceptable for all ages. Yeah.
holding up a picture of a blue tarantula.
I'm afraid. What's happening?
Yeah, I like this one. Somebody put a Bugles chip on theirs and gave him a stick, and now he looks like a wizard.
Oh my god. Move. Okay. Sam, why did you almost run headfirst into a Black Widow?
My encounter with a Widow came because a Marine was celebrating a little too hard after getting back from Afghanistan, got super drunk and threw his beer bottle into the pool. Then he felt bad and went to go get it, but it was broken and he cut his foot. So I had to go out to the pool and write a report about how he cut his foot, because I'm still working security at the casino. And I was sitting on one of the little lawn chairs at like 2 in the morning, filling out the report, and I send him to his room. I do the first aid on his foot. We get all the glass out with the little pool robot that we have. It like goes to the bottom of the pool and it's like a Roomba for the inside of the pool while it's still wet. It was cool.
Oh, you get the glass out of the pool.
Yeah, to get the glass out
I
of
thought
the
you were
pool.
saying you were using a robot to get the glass out of his foot.
Ah, he can keep it. But I get back to dispatch, and it felt like somebody just injected hot water into my arm all of a sudden. Like, just the worst. Like, and not just like warm water. We're talking like that, oh, shower's too hot water.
Yeah.
But like, injected into a tiny spot on my arm. And then it started spreading, and I'm just like yelling, ah! I look down, and it's just going to town on my arm. I have a mole where it bit me now. And that mole occasionally just like turns hard and grows larger and just starts profusely bleeding. It still happens. Yeah, occasionally it goes through spider necrotosis again.
I was gonna say stigmata, but okay.
Yeah, that stigmata. I'm Spider Jesus now. But yeah, turns out it was they go by both the Brown Widow and the White Widow. It's an offshoot of Black Widows. It's not gonna kill you, but it'll make you wish you died. I've been stung by bees. I've been attacked by ants over every inch of my body. I've had negative reactions to antibiotics that had me writhing and screaming in agony for 30 straight minutes. I never want to see another Brown Widow as long as I live.
Daddy Longlegs crawling on your legs, scooped it up and started. Aww.
Yeah, that's all that about the Daddy Longlegs. That was cute. Daddy Longlegs are great. Except, did you know that they swarm
Yeah.
by like tens of thousands?
Yeah.
Yeah, the entire side of my grandma's house looked like it had grown fur one year. And my dad's like, no, come here, look. And he poked it,
Oh,
and
come
the
here,
wall just
look.
started crawling away, and it instantly deeply unsettled me. But I was
my
like, I
God.
started making myself used to it. So like, these aren't spiders, they're fine. So I just put my hand in them, and they just started crawling all over my arm. And I was just like chilling out with them.
I feel like once they like wrap themselves all around your arm super quick, that's when I become uncomfortable. It's like, oh, that's just a little moving wall, and it just got.
But Grandma started getting like so upset we thought she was gonna have a problem, so Dad went out there with a hose and took care of the problem.
just hose the entire the spider wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
I'm just imagining essentially a living wall, and someone just blasts millions of living creatures all the way off. Oh my god!
I'm just gonna put this.
Brian, that's not gonna. I don't think that's gonna work as well. Just send it to me. I'll put it in the Discord.
Okay, that works.
Jesus.
I don't know how the internet works.
I'm gonna shove the thing in the camera. I don't know.
What's the Discord? I'll just join. Because I
Okay,
now have
fine.
Discord on my phone.
You have Discord now?
I
All right.
finally have it, and it's working. And I joined it for
go
work, and I actually started liking it. So.
Right. Okay. Go to the stream. It's gonna be in the description. It's gonna be the one that says you can join Discord and hate our faces or something.
Sweet.
Whatever I typed in the.
Oh, cool. Attorney Tom just posted a new video called Runaway Chemical Explosion Chaos. I'm totally watching that later.
Dandy. Attorney Tom. See, Sam's not sure either. Sam says Attorney Tom is based, but is somewhat certain about what based is. Oh, hi. Good evening. Hello. I missed your greeting a long time ago, assuming you're still here. Do me a favor, destroy the kids who dab, please. It's cringe. Brian, you know what to do.
I destroy them daily. I play Fortnite. I'm constantly ruining 12-year-olds.
Oh boy. I didn't even look to see what's in this kit. Mines? And... Mines and... Oh, jeez. Oh god, okay. Oh god, there's so many bombs. Get a drink, didn't see it till I just walked into it. Ew. There is so much yellow here. This dang old dude.
So is this all it is just GIFs and memes?
Is that ours?
Yeah.
What, is that today?
Yeah, it's just ever since I joined. It's just...
Oh! Dang, see that? As soon as you join, everyone's active again. It was semi-dead before.
I joined...
You did it. You revived it all, Brian.
I joined the Discord, and it's all going downhill from here.
Well, I mean, we have
You'll
only...
miss the quiet.
We have only you to blame. I seem to have a lot of dead teammates. No, no boy. Yeah. Why are there so many bombs here? Why are there so many bombs and rain clouds?
America? I don't know.
And rain clouds?
I don't know.
That is not my favorite weapon. My goodness. I found one of the swarms, picked up as many as you could, threw them at your studs. Sam, why did you pick up a swarm of...
Go ahead.
Swarm of, I don't know. Swarm of something and throw that... Why would you throw a swarm of any living thing? Would you throw them at your stepbrother? So let me see who just joined the server, because we have just called a random dad too.
Yes, it was me. But I think he was
God.
talking about the swarm of daddy longlegs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Akita, good evening. Hello. I can definitely see myself switching weapons very soon. This is... Ooh, this is not my favorite. I am not into it. Oh, Brian. I also commissioned an artist to do a picture of Callie.
Oh, cool.
We have an art channel in our Discord.
I'll check it out.
We post art, artsy things, artsy fartsy.
Wow, you have a lot of channels.
That's a lot. That's not a lot of channels.
Aw.
That's not a lot of channels. It's like a few. Your mom is in the lobby.
Wow.
She's a level star 99.
I like the frog strudel.
Huh?
I like the frog strudel.
Oh. I forgot I posted that. GG, what happened? I don't know. It just looked like we were behind from, like, the very beginning. Or, oh no, you... Yeah, you were in the lobby a second ago. What happened? Callie with the Pepsi? With the Beppis?
I also agree that I don't believe Dr. Thunder has ever been to medical school.
What even is Doc Thunder? Year's degree, more like Mr. Thunder. See, at least Mr. Pibb doesn't try to talk up his accomplishments that he probably didn't get.
True. Also, they had one of the best old slogans for any soda.
What?
Put it in your head. Yeah, put it in your head, Mr. Pibb.
Put it in your head.
Yep. Put it in your head.
Hi! Welcome to America!
They also had a Mr. Pibb commercial that had actor Tony Jay doing a spoken word version of My Sharona.
Who's Tony J?
He played Frollo in,
Whoa!
in
Hello!
Hunchback of Notre Dame. He was... there was an episode of the Rugrats where their dog escaped, and he was the guy that found it and tried to raise it as his own before the dog went back home.
I vaguely remember that episode.
He also did the voice of the Elder God in the Legacy of Kain games, like the big tentacle god thing. You would recognize his voice immediately if I played a clip for you. Mighty Max, he was the bird. I'm sorry, the fowl.
Oh, Virgil?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I always
boy,
want to call
time to
the
go.
friend Virgil, but or the warrior Virgil, but that was Norman.
Oh, Norman, yeah.
Yeah. Also, Scott McNeil. Tony J and Scott McNeil worked together with Rob Paulson. Like, that is a trio of...
Yeah.
Because Rob Paulson was Max. Yeah.
Like Rob Paulson's one of those names that I always hear everywhere, but if you asked me to, like, pick out any of his roles, I couldn't.
Yakko.
Okay.
Yeah. like, you get it now. He's, like, legendary with his voice acting. He used to go by Robert Paulson, but then Fight Club ruined his life.
Fight Club happened.
Yep. Oh, trust me, he has words about that. But, yeah, Rob Paulson, one of the just absolute great voice actors of just all time. And, he even talks to this day about how much he loved Mighty Max. Everybody who worked on Mighty Max loved it. And they loved the twist of the ending, that the ending resets the show, so every time you watch it in reruns, you're just watching another loop that he's making. Because the entire show ends up being a time loop. But really, that means it's depressing because he intends to redo the loop and wanting to do it better, but it always ends the same. So he's trapped in an existential, never-ending loop of failure.
Wow,
Watching his friends.
that is a super
over and over again.
super enjoyable. Anyway,
Buy all their playsets and toys.
all right, leaving behind that feel-good story.
Yeah. Polly Pocket didn't have a talking chicken. Mighty Max and Polly Pocket are...
Yeah, no, I know, but that's a weird flex. That's not the direction I thought you were going to go with that. Stream dying. The stream dying? And they're using silver arrow spray. Are they? They're using silver arrow spray.
What's that?
Well, the arrow spray is a very short range, low power per shot, but ridiculous fire rate weapon.
Ah.
But the silver kit, what's in the silver kit now that I think about it? I don't actually know what's in that.
You must be a werewolf.
I didn't say I have a life-threatening fear of it. I said I don't know what's in it.
How is a werewolf confirmed?
All right. What's in the silver? Because like the only kit that I know of for the arrow spray is the rusty one. So it's like what, burst bombs and spray's actual garbage weapon. Nobody should touch. It's terrible. Okay, well that doesn't tell me what's attached to it. Suction bomb and curling rush. Ew. Yeah, that's a little bit, that's not ideal. No!
The wife's been playing a game that recently released. Actually released the same day as Axiom Verge 2.
Okay.
And I've been watching her play it, and I've been watching a couple other YouTubers play through it. I kind of want to play it on the channel eventually.
What was that?
Boyfriend Dungeon.
Look, I'm not gonna...
Well, it has more than just guy options. Like,
Okay,
it
well,
has-
not even that. It sounds very non-consensual.
It's not. It's not what you think. It's actually a world where people can turn into weapons, and
Okay.
you go through dungeon crawling, and your weapons are your friends, colleagues, romantic interests. In one case, a cat. Just a cat. But when you're not in the dungeon, you're having like relationship conversations with them, a la like Hatoful Boyfriend or Doki Doki. But it
Okay.
also is a top-down dungeon crawler that has the same vibes and combat as like Transistor or Hades. Like it's surprisingly solid, and it has really, really good writing for everyone. It has a bunch of different relationship dynamics, and it's about as charming as Dream Daddy was.
Okay.
You know how like that game just oozed charm?
Yeah.
This one is that way, but there are some pretty unhealthy characters in it. Like there's a guy that like is clearly not respecting your boundaries and constantly being pushy about the relationships and stuff. There's a guy that is basically just the leather jacket biker bar guy from Dream Daddy. Like he's basically that personality. But there's one guy that like creates a genetic abomination monster made out of pieces of all the weapons that he dated that broke up with him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's pretty scummy and weird and creepy, and it was like pretty great when one of the characters like straight up like gives him a piece of their mind, and then like almost gets thrown out of a party for beating him up. I'm like, all right, I'm with you on that. I would get banned from this place for that. But yeah, it's actually surprisingly good. It's not super long. Like she's only been playing it for like 2 weeks in small bursts and has already beaten it.
Jeez.
But there's
Okay.
multiple endings because there's multiple character paths you can take. But it's a surprisingly good little dungeon crawling RPG with like just good story.
You did bring up Doki Doki Literature Club for a second.
Yeah.
Question: Did you, when they announced the Plus version,
Yeah.
did you pre-order a physical copy?
Yes, I did.
Have you gotten yours yet? Or
No,
gotten
they've been
any
delayed.
word? Okay, they have been delayed?
Yeah.
Alright, because I know, like, the day they announced it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna order the physical copy, and, like, I have heard nothing
It's like
about
I think it's 2 weeks out. It'll be coming out.
Okay.
Yeah. It was supposed to come out last month, but there was some
Yeah.
product delays and shipping delays and production issues.
Okay.
But now everything's back on track and it'll release on time. The digital release is already available.
Yeah, I know.
I
I don't want to get two of the same game.
Yeah. I say that, but I also have Axiom Verge 1 on every platform it's released on. I have Surge 2 on every platform I have Surge and Surge 2 on every platform it's released on.
I have Shantae Half Genie Hero on 3 different consoles.
I have Terraria on everything it's ever released on.
Look, I've
except
already
3DS.
wasted my money multiple times on one game. I don't want to keep doing this.
Oh man, I have Graveyard Keeper on everything it came out on as well.
I'm sorry.
I have it on PC, Switch, PS4, Xbox One.
I mean, it's a good game, but
And
I don't know if it's worthy of every single system.
I really, really like the new DLC they've put into
Yes,
it.
Brian, you have told me this.
No, there's
so many times.
There's new DLC.
New DLC.
Yes. It's called Game of Crone. And there's a vampire that's harassing the town. And at first they thought it was me, because I deal with the dead all day. And I'm like, how could it be me? We're having this conversation in sunlight. He's like, I know. Here's how I'll be able to prove it. And he just throws a bundle of garlic at you, and your character just picks up the garlic and eats it. It's like, what?
Okay.
And he's like, you need more. And he throws more garlic at you. And you just pick it up and you eat it. But then you have to go talk to the people who were assaulted by it. But
Oh,
something...
the garlic?
No, assaulted by the vampire. But, like, something weird is happening. Bodies are getting delivered. Like, the bell will ring. I'll go into my basement to pick it up, and I hear this, like, dragging and scratching, and the body is gone.
Oh,
Something
lovely.
is stealing my bodies, but not every time. Because sometimes I'm there when the body gets delivered, so it's fine. But if I'm not there and I don't get there within a few seconds, something steals it, and you hear it skittering away and underneath your house.
Skittering?
Yeah, it's like a dragging and a skittering. I'm like, this is new noises. What is this? So like new mysteries have opened up, and I've rekindled my love for the game.
Because usually people don't skitter.
Yeah, something's going on.
Usually insects skitter. Usually.
I started up one of my old saves from my big Switch, because my Switch Lite has like a lot of progress, but with the new DLC, I kind of didn't want it to interrupt that old progress, so I just loaded up my older save and have been running on it to see how it goes. And yeah, no, I'm liking it. I'm sad the mobile version doesn't have Stranger Sins or Game of Thrones. It just has Breaking Dead.
These names, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy! Oh boy! Okay, it's fine. Took 2 with me. It was worth it. My goodness. Good air spray, use gold one. Spray. See, the only one that I actually use is the rusty one. Just so I can get my whole team to just spam the Booyah Bomb. Oh boy, there's so many people!
Jeez.
What?
They coming for you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a very narrow place. They didn't really...
Yeah.
I didn't have much room to maneuver. I was kind of there. Wait, what?
All that around the back and that cluster down there on the south.
But it's still... I mean... You know what?
And if you
Sure.
look on their side, there's a bunch that was undone. Like,
no,
they
I
didn't even...
saw it. It still doesn't look like we won, but okay. Sure, why not? Yeah, let me see what these arrow sprays have. Hold on a second. Okay, I know that one. Oh yeah, that's a little rough. Sprinkler and baller. Sure. Are you good with this gear? Good is relative. Am I good with it? No. The game's gonna hear me and it's gonna respond by asking me, are you mediocre with this gear? Absolutely! Sign me up.
I'm only mediocre.
Oh, Sam, you're talking about you own 2 cats. I thought you said you own 2 weapons. I was like, wait, what? Because I know I own 1. I have felt something on my head. I know I own a, actually own a jet squelcher. No, wasn't me. That arrow's a lie. Oh heck. Oh boy. Okay. All right. It's fine. I'm about to do something incredibly smart and definitely not dangerous in the slightest.
Yay!
Wasn't me. You can't prove anything.
Anything
Oh my goodness, there's so many bombs here. I help. Excuse me. Scratchy nose. Woo! Lucky on that one. It's fine, I'm not panicking. You're panicking. That was bum rushing. Oh boy. Splatoon has been garbage of late. I do X rank and DC'd every. Oh my goodness. Need to get back to Splatoon. Dude, I need to get back to Splatoon more often. I end up playing like one stream of this a week, and that's it. It used to be like my game of choice to stream. The weather always has the Switch. Ah, the benefits of having my own system. Cat's weapon. Speaking of cats, you become very good at meowing like a cat. It's weird. You didn't hear that from me. Yellow is not my Splatoon sweet spot. That is perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine with yellow. It's when you get those really goofy pink and blue colors that seem to mix together and I can barely tell them apart.
Yeah.
That's the only time I ever feel like really colorblind. Is when like it does the pink versus blue and I'm like, this is mine, right? No? Okay, I'm just kind of trudging through what I thought was my
it looks like it triggers my blue and purple issues. No, I get it completely.
And unfortunately, there's only like one option to lock the colors. I kind of wish I could just pick that one color scheme out and remove it. And just keep all the other ones, because all the other ones are fine. But it's just the pink-blue one that I have trouble with. Stranger, good evening. Hello.
Oh, hi.
I even commented on exactly what Stranger said and I didn't even say hi. My goodness. So rude of me. Ugh. Oh boy!
Yikes.
That's fine. Only the last 30 seconds matters.
True.
I've had so many times when I'd be super far into the lead and I managed to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. That old boy with like 4 bombs and 3 shots. Okay. right?
Yeah. So listening to you struggle is fun.
It's... Oh, God, I'm so glad my misfortune is making you happy, Brian.
Me too. Me too.
I'm sure those 2 individual bombs made the difference.
They did. You win.
We did it. I win. Brian, you declared it.
That's right.
Declared us the
See,
winner.
you win.
Brian.
Golf rules.
Brian. What?
It's golf rules.
Golf rules?
Yeah, you win by golf rules. Lowest score win. You got this.
Well, look, what was it, 41 strokes? Sure, it does. I thought the percentage came up, but... Sam says she's totally not a cat. She swears. She swar. Brian, you're the new Judd.
Okay.
You have any idea what that means?
Isn't that the cat?
That's the cat.
I'm the cat.
The cat. I mean, there was that one time you meowed on stream.
Meow.
Which I'm pretty sure someone got a recording of that.
Good. I hope it's their ringtone.
Oh, okay.
Every time somebody sends them a message, just me going, meow.
Let's say, do you think he sees the bright glowing eyes where I am right now? Maybe. Hey, neighbor. Yeah. Alright, I'll take a trade. Crap, he sees me. Okay, he knows where I am now. I was like, I'll just be stealthy the entire time, and I killed one guy. Then he immediately hit me with a tracker, and I was like, you know what? I might not be nearly as stealthy as I once was.
That thing's just running.
He do be running, though. Move! Or don't.
Yeah, or don't.
Or don't, I mean, that's fine. Oh, cool, we got a guy just hanging out and doing nothing at the spawn. That's cool. That's good. Yeah, old boy do be hanging out, though. So basically a 3v4. Super cool. Oh boy.
That's pretty close, though.
Yeah, considering one guy did nothing.
I call it a win. 3 points to Gryffindor.
What? That makes sense now.
Dad Howie and Maid Howie? No.
Dad, too, you just gave Sam a great idea. You have annoying dog as ringtone now? Soon it will be you meowing.
You're welcome.
Sam, I'm scared. What is the maid Howie? You know what? Don't tell me. I'll just use my vivid imagination. Feel like it'll be much better that way. I'm already scared of the potential possibilities. Put the drip Howie and maid Howie in the art channel. Is it art? Is that what you call art?
I'm terrified.
Oh dear, I'm terrified. It's about me.
If you throwing down weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, the Geneva Convention.
It's fine.
Well, you said why not? Why not weapons of mass destruction? Conventions?
I mean, it's cool, you know, just, killing everything with, you know. Look, it's just a high explosive powered by sheer optimism, alright?
Yeah.
You think I'm kidding? It's literally just Goku's Spirit Bomb. Oh, well, I looked the wrong direction. Realize, do we have 3 people using the Booyah Bomb on our team? A little bit early. Okay, there we go. Time to go. Oops. Oops. I just saw someone trying to squid down the ramp. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just get this person. And I was not aware it was the person with the instant kill. Whoops. I made what some professionals in the business call an oopsie poopsie.
And oh dang.
I think start recording when I gain 1 more level.
Sure.
So either after my next win or after 2 losses. Ow. Ooh, my bottom. You said you wanted one of these later. Did you want later?
No, I'm good.
Alright. I'm about to say, because I've got 2 left. If you don't want now,
No,
it's
go for it.
might not gonna happen. Sam still hasn't returned. She's posting, something. What was it? Cats? I think that's what it was. Cats throwing spiders at her stepbrother? They had so much stuff. Oh boy. Quit it. Oh boy, tell me go. Okay. Hi? Jeez. Just turn the corner and it's here. Tappy, tappy, tappy. What's happening?
I'm just reading what's being said there.
Oops. It's not the horrible expletives, is it?
Somebody.
That's not a yes, and that's not a no, Brian. I'm worried.
The rocket comment there
I can't see.
says, "I need if you do a favor for me, I'll donate $10 to you. That's how much I need help right now." Someone named Rocket. Do we know who Rocket is?
I don't know who Rocket is.
Is it safe to say don't offer money to each other in the
I would
chat,
say,
please?
yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah. So, what you do outside our chat is fine, but not here. This is not a mercantile favor exchange.
Yeah, no, we don't exchange favors for money around here. Sorry if you're having trouble, but tough break, buddy.
Kind of figured you were new here, but yeah, don't
Okay.
don't offer money here for anything, because
Oh, it's the cow that got me. Okay.
Last thing we need is people getting their feelings hurt.
Yeah. Excuse me. Hey-yo. It's money, it's just $10. And if it's just $10, then you shouldn't have too much difficulty finding it somewhere else. Have a great night. Hey! Level 20. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here, because we do need to record for the next game we're playing. We're playing Bowser's Fury! And it's fun so far.
Yeah, assuming, the universe would get out of our way.
Yeah, things have been a little inconsistent lately.
Hurricane plus me having to go to conference.
Plus Hurricane.
Yeah.
Plus, yep, anyway. It's not like it's going to change my life. Then it shouldn't be too much of a hassle for you to miss out on $10.
Yeah.
Have a great
Respect
night,
the
Rocket.
people who run this chat, which is us. Take it elsewhere.
But anyway, we're going to go ahead and call it here. You guys have a great night. Take care of yourselves and others. Any parting words of wisdom from Dad too?
I promise I'll get a haircut soon.
I promise I won't get a haircut soon. I'll keep just gonna keep this to myself. This is all me. This is beautiful. My lovely lady locks.
was gonna say I'm married to a hair person. I could get you some product for that to actually make it luxurious.
To make it look like not crap, not look like I walked in off the street like I'm homeless. Cool. Anyway, respecting everyone, you're being nice. Yeah, but Rocket, you're being awfully beggy about whatever you're doing. Dad, to check Discord. Okay, Sam. I'll check it after we cut stream. Everyone have a great night.
Oh God.
What?
I see the drip and made, Howie's.
Oh dear. All right.
You're all fired.